So this is an independent video, not associated with the encryption series that I've been doing. It's just on the Onion router, TOR, and what's called the deep web or the dark web or whatever. This is just like exploring the old V2 sites that have just recently been deactivated, and the Tor browser no longer enables them, so they just will become a dead site. Maybe some of them are redirecting to version 3s, I don't know, but for legal purposes I've had to obfuscate some of the URLs to any site that will be offering an illegal service or product. So this is the hidden wiki, and it's just a directory site for many different products and services. Some of them are very good, like whistleblowing, deep pastes, encryption tools, IRC, all kinds of great stuff, activism and that, but some of it's also like very shady as well, like drugs, guns, fraud, and even worse than that. It's so I have not included I've blurred out the URL to it just for legal reasons. So where you have like all the fraud stuff, like where people like skim card details or whatever from innocent people, and then share, sell their information online, and like, or they'll steal passports, or perhaps buy passports from desperate people, or there's just some terrible fraudulent things that go on here that I do not endorse at all, because the way I see it is, I see this as much worse than selling drugs, because with drugs, they're both consenting parties, so it's there's no victim, no crime. That's the way I see things. But with this, there is a victim, and it's theft, and it can bring people a lot of stress. It could even drive people to suicide if their identity was stolen. And imagine how stressful that is, and they don't consider they don't care about the victims. They don't know what they're going through, and then they just do this to them. So it's just the height of scumbaggery. And now we get to drugs, which personally, as a libertarian, I believe all drugs should be legal, the same as gambling and sex work and all stuff like that. But that's not, I don't live in a country that accepts that notion. So it would be a crime to suggest any of these things to anyone, I believe. So but it exists, it's out there, it's observable. This is going on the deep web. I don't know whether a lot of these sites are honeypot traps, or they're genuinely untrackable black market vendors. So now we get to like anonymity, security, blogs, essays, wikis, all good stuff so far. File uploaders and web hosting, which could be like imperative if Telegram ever gets compromised. That would be a brilliant thing to fall back on. Books and stuff, I've checked some of that out. I'll show you a site later on, crazy research site. Social networks, forums. Watch out for the forums though, because they may not be moderated, and on the deep web that's very concerning. So just tread very carefully if you're going to go to any forums. Some of them are very well regulated, and they don't tolerate any illegal content or not safe for life content, so it's brilliant. But some of them are very shady. I'm not in a position to recommend any, as I just have not had the time to look into them. Email and messaging, we need all the encrypted email capabilities possible. Then we get to more shady stuff. I wouldn't recommend going anywhere near that stuff whatsoever. And then you've got like P2P file sharing, like the good old days in 2002 and stuff, when life was amazing. The internet was just well better in every way possible. IRC chat, which is brilliant. We need to get back to technologies like that, to be honest, because they were perfect. Well, they may not be as secure, but it's still a different method of communication. And yeah, file transfer protocols and stuff, all great stuff. I'm going to be composing a list of all decent deep web onion sites that will be like, it'll range from whistleblowing stuff, activism, encryption, cryptocurrency, just any way that we can make either alternative economy or alternative online community. But I'd have to investigate them all individually, and that takes a lot of time, and obviously I don't want to promote anything that's unethical or illegal, so it's taking the time to look into every single site and make sure that it's satisfactory. But there's a lot of great content out there on the Onion web, so I'll definitely try and compose that list within the next few months.